And then you're going to make a statement that if Fern can't go home, a woman can run the nation? Are you really that stupid? Can't no woman run nothing. Because as soon as that woman's put into the test of life and death, she's going to fold up. Show me any woman, put them to the test of life and death and see if they don't fold up. You're a disgrace.
Free your mind. Okay, let me wake up. Let's deal with this. Now, check it out. Okay. As you know, I got to defend the soul sisters. And if you have something different, you bring it. But now, here we are. If you are looking at this long version of this video, right before I made my appearance, you have a 83-year-old man who is a believer in Islam, claiming to believe the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. 83-year-old man. This is his conclusion after living 83 years. He says that somebody would be stupid. Look, including, so if you said everybody, you are saying, and you are including women themselves, the female themselves, the soul sisters, the MGT, the GCC. He's saying that one would be stupid. And look how he said, I mean, he really gets into it. Because he really means what he said. You are stupid to believe a woman can lead. That's what he said. He said the reason why the female cannot lead is because of the life and death test. If you put her up against death, she will fold up. That's what he says. Well, let me tell you something. when it comes, and you have seen this many times, many mothers, whether it is a human female, whether she is a human female or an animal in nature, when you try to threaten and harm her babies, she will face death in order to protect her babies. That's a life and death test, because she knows that if she does not protect this life, then the life that she comes from her womb will die. So she will face that. That's a life and death test. And very few women will fold up. So I don't know where you're getting that from. And when you look at history, somebody was telling me, well, I don't have time, but I will show you the historical evidence that women are not fit to lead. Historical evidence produced by men who control women. So a woman that is domesticated, a woman that is controlled by men, told by men, the only thing you can do is spread your legs and cook me a biscuit. Of course, the only thing they can do is sit back, and they will fail a life and death test because they're not leadership. They were not formed. They were not put into that place by the male. By the way, here we are in 2019, Mr. 83-year-old guy, and you live with racists all over this country. Soul brothers, black men, are murdered, shot down, incarcerated, and the atrocities go on and on. But you say that men do not fold up when it comes to the death test, the test of life and death. You've been folding up, sir, going on 500 years. You have yet to challenge this racist devil at all, because you have folded up when it comes to the life and death test. You think you a man because you started an organization that the crack of the peckerwood allow you to have all these organizations, the Nation of Islam, the Black Panthers, all this stuff. The only reason why it exists because your massa allow you to play around a little bit. It's not because you brave enough to pass the life and death test. Get out of here. Historical. You have historical knowledge that women cannot lead. So what are you saying about somebody, all our sisters like Harriet Tubman? She was a leader. Our sister that had to go on the run, Assata Shakur, who is in exile in Cuba right now. Your happy ass is not in exile because you ain't never done nothing to be on the run. You know why? Because you fold up when it comes to the life and death test. This is the mindset of an 83-year-old man, and he's passing that mindset to degrade, to make mockery, to put on a low level. He's teaching this to our young brothers. In the religion makes the woman's role in life insignificant. When you think about the Quran, when you think about the Bible, the only thing you think about is men. Oh, there are female prophets. You don't talk about them. There is female activity, but y'all don't talk about them. It's all about what Jesus did. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Muhammad. It's always a man. It's never a woman. But yet it's still, without the woman, the man would not be here. But giving birth to a baby, which is a life and death test, sir, 83 years old, giving birth to a baby is a life and death test, and many women have died trying to give birth. And you have not faced that test, and you can't face that test, so you don't know what that's about. The only thing in the mind of this 83-year-old man and all these women haters, because that's what they are, the bottom line, they have been conditioned to hate mama, to hate the women. The only thing in the eyes of this 83-year-old man a woman can do is be a breeder. and be a servant. Take care of my house. Take my shoes off. Rub my feet. Have my babies. That's all you are. You're not smart. You're not intelligent. You can't pass the life and death test, meaning that you are a coward. You have to wait for a man to come save you. Oh, help me. Help me. I'm drowning. You got to wait for Mr. Man to come save you because you're too weak to save yourself. But the woman in nature, in the animal kingdom, in nature, especially among mammals, you will see the main one who is in leadership position is the female. You never see the male in leadership position. Never. Males follow their mother from baby to adult. They are the leaders of family, never the males. The reason behind that, I don't really know, but I just see that it's the female. When you look at elephants, the female is the one that is the leader. Lions is the female. And y'all talk about, I'm a lion. Well, the female is the leader of the lion pride. This is an 83-year-old man, and he don't want to give mother, the female, her props. She's too stupid. And the reason why he said that, because somebody said that after Louis Farrakhan passes this earth, it's stupid to believe his daughter Donna could lead the nation of Islam. A female, the woman, can't do a worse job than the male. Look at the world, regardless to the race of man. Look at the condition of humanity with the male in leadership position. All you have is endless wars, rape and murder, incest, child trafficking, pedophilia, and the list goes on. You're a dope fiend, you're drug addict and alcoholic and all these things while under the leadership of men. Homosexuality, the man don't even know what he is. He thinks he's a woman, then he thinks he's biracial, transgender, iracial, all kinds of garbage under the leadership of men. So a woman can't do no worse than what men have done. And as far as the nation of Islam is concerned, look what the men did. Under the leadership and following behind men, you lost your nation because the men was too damn stupid to realize you have a person, you put them in leadership position just because that's your leader's son. Your leader's son made it very clear that he do not believe. You're going to put a disbeliever as your leader, and you think that's the most stupid thing ever. But that's what you done. And you think this 83-year-old man who was there, who accepted the decision, who is the leader of that organization, part of the men, because y'all lead every damn thing, and you ran your organization that took 40-some years, close to 50 years to build. It was destroyed in less than 2 years under male leadership. Now, could the same thing have happened under women? Of course. When they have the same mindset and mentality of these dumbass men. So he's saying that the woman is too stupid to lead, yet and still in the so-called black community, you have single mothers that's supposed to be the lead, that are the leaders, whether you like how what they do or not, whether you like single motherhood or not. And this is the sad thing. Not only are the single mothers the leaders of their personal families, a lot of times there's a man in the house and y'all just ignore that. These sisters, a lot of these sisters have men. These men are in the house. I want to tell some of these sisters, when you looking for a so-called man, a so-called man, don't you ever give up your independence. Be proud to be an independent woman. Don't you allow yourself to be dependent upon nobody. Now, if you get a good brother, an honest brother, that's fine. but you never put yourself in a position to be independent, or dependent upon nobody. That's not wise. That's why a lot of the women who were raised get married and have a man to take care of you. If something happened to that man, then you in bad shape because you have no skills, and a lot of women end up in prostitution, stripping and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. When you could have went to college, you could have went to a trade, got you a trade, instead of being dependent on this man that could die at any time and leave you by yourself, or he could leave you for another woman. So let's be smart about it. Don't let them trick you. Don't let them make you feel ashamed because you're a strong, independent woman. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And this is coming from your brother. Forget them chumps. The reason why a woman cannot lead is because these men have destroyed your nature, your natural ability, because it's natural for the female to lead. It's natural. But he destroyed it and took your place, and these males are incompetent to lead. They have too many personal problems to be an effective leader. You can argue all you want to. Look at the world you live in. In the black community, the men lead. In the Caucasian community, it's the men. All over the earth, the males are leading. So you can argue all you want to. This is what they created. And the reason why the male does not want you to lead is because chances are you'll do a better job than he has done. The same reason why the racists do everything they can to hinder the progress of the so-called black man and woman in America, soul brothers and sisters, is because all that stuff, all the black folks is savages, and soul brothers and sisters have low IQ and all that old crazy dumb stuff. The reason why they hinder you is because we will prove easily that we're none of these things, and all that stuff you said about soul brothers and sisters is a lie, and the men do whatever they can. These men are doing everything they can. They pretend like they want to uplift you, but they're not. They don't want you to progress. They don't want to really elevate you, because you will show them when you come back into your right nature, you will show that you are much more capable than they are. That's what it's all about. So here you are, you have an 83-year-old man conditioned to hate our mama. To hell with him. To hell with cats like that. We know about men. Talk about you stupid too. You gotta be really. That shows how he really feels about. Matter of fact, he's probably an undercover homo. That's what he is. Talking like that. Jot down your comments. Let's talk about it. I'll catch y'all on the flip.